Hi and welcome. This is Chapter 6, Homework 1. So let's take a look. The directions say, state if the triangles are similar. So that would be yes, similar, or no, not similar. And then state how you know they're similar and complete the similarity statement. So here's our choices. Either it's similar because of angle, angle, side, or side, side, or else we have to go, nope, not similar. So let's take a look. It looks like we have an angle and a different angle. So no, not angle matches. Okay, 57, I don't see a 57. Now I could use a calculator and figure out what that third angle is. But I'm not sure that's going to help me because I need two angles that match. So I'm going to have to say not similar. Okay, next one. It looks like I don't have angle evidence. I only have side evidence. So either it's going to spell, it's triple S, or it's not similar. So I'm going to list the sides, least to greatest, 5, 7, 9 for the baby. Least to greatest, 10, 14, 18. And I notice that all of these equal 1/2. Now, as it might be good practice, you can cross multiply to solve here. So if I cross multiply this and this, I get 70 and 70. So that's good. That's a match. And if I cross multiply these two, 7, 18, 9 and 14, I get 126, 126. Looking good. So this is going to be yes because of side, side. Now I have to name it. So let's see how they named it. QRS. QRS. So they went across the small side and then to the medium side. So I have to do the same thing here. Across the small side and then to the medium. So I have to name this DEF. Okay, next one. Ooh, they laid it on top of there. So interesting. There's some interesting evidence here. I'm going to redraw the mom, STR, and redraw the baby. Okay, CDR. Now these are parallel. So what that means is those would be corresponding angles. So I actually know that those two angles would have to be equal. And I also know that angle R is like literally angle R. So those were originally on top of each other. I also know that this angle would be corresponding. See how that's kind of like my slider friend? So I actually know this third angle has to match this third angle. And so I'm going to say yes because of angle. I know 2 of the 3 and the third one just falls in place. Now let's see how they named it. So they named it RST. So in the mom, they went across the bottom and then to the top, RST. So I think we should do the same with the baby, RDC. RDC. Now notice R's match, they're in the same spot. Angle S and angle D match, and I'd put 1 necklace on those. And then angle C and T are in the same spot. They both have 3 necklaces. Okay, looking good. Question 4. This looks like it might spell SAS, maybe, because I have an angle that's a match. And let's just order them least to greatest. So 7, 12, 49, 84. Let's cross multiply. So these would make 588. Okay, so that's yes because of SAS. So let's see how they named it. They went from the angle we know about. Okay, so I know angle H matches angle D. So I know I start with D. And then they went across the small side to the unknown. So I have to go across the small side and to the unknown. So that'd be DCB. Cool. So angle 63 matches 63, so that's one piece of angle evidence. This angle matches that angle. And I also know vertical angles are a match. So I don't know what that angle is, but I know it has to equal that angle. And so that's another set of matches. So I'm going to put yes, angle, angle, similarity. Let's see how they named them. F, G, H. So they went from the vertical angle over here to the 63 angle and then to the H. So I'm going to do the same thing. Start at the angle F because I know those angles are equal. And go to the 63, so that's M, and then the other angle N. Perfect. Mommy and baby are on top. Okay, so I'm going to separate the two. G, V, H. This is kind of hard to see. It looks like this is 10. If that's 28, I think I could subtract. So 35 minus 28 is 7. So this has to be 7. So 7 plus 28 would be 35. And so there's my baby. And then the mom is 50, U, V, T. The big triangle is 50 on top, 35 here, 55. And interestingly, notice both the mom and the baby have angle V. So I think I could get this yes because of SAS if and only if these sides here make a ratio. So if they don't, I'm going to have a problem. So let's set this up. The baby is 7 and 10. Now where I'm a little confused is, I think maybe I am wrong. I think that the 10 is talking about GH. Because I kind of feel like if VH was there, they would have put the 10 there. So I think that's tough. I don't like this question, but oh well, we'll keep going with it. Now I can figure out the length there. 55 minus 44 would be 11. Okay, so I'm feeling even better. This number's 11. Okay. So I'm going to set up the ratio, small, medium, large. Small, medium, large. Small, 35. Medium, 50, large, 55. Okay. So when I cross multiply these, 7 times 50, I get 350. And when I set up these, I get 350. 35 times 10 is 350. Okay, now let's set up these. 10 times 55 is 550, and 50 times 11, 550. So this is yes because of SAS, or you could also put yes because of side, side, side. Now let's name it. So VUT, VUT, VUT. They went across the small side and then the middle side. So we want to do the same thing across the small side and the middle side, VGH. Okay. This is interesting. So the little guy, angle E, and the mom, angle E. Both the mom and the baby have angle E. Both the mom and the baby have 48. So I think this one's pretty easy. It's going to be yes because of angle, angle similarity. So let's name it EG, EFG, EFG. Looks like the baby, I can go in the same order. I start at E, which is a match. I go to the angle I don't know, which is Q, and then I end in the angle 48. So EQ, is that an R? We'll call it an R. Okay. What do we got here? We know these angles are equal. And so if these make a good ratio, it's going to spell SAS. Side, angle, side, side, angle, side. Let's try it. List the order small, smallest, and then 54. Small, 91. And let's cross multiply, see what happens. Okay, cool. I got the same number. So yes, SAS. Now for the hard part, naming it. So they named it CDF. So they went across the biggest number and then to the angle they didn't know. So we start at C, we go across the biggest number, CU, and then the side we don't know, CUV. Oh, okay, so one necklace here, we have one match, that's an A match, and this says 2, and I don't have another 2 there. And so this is gotta be a no. I need 2 angles that are equal. Okay. This one could be because of side, side, side. So let's set it up. Small, medium, large. Small, medium, large. Oh, it looks like all these ratios make 1/2. You can cross multiply to double check, but this would be 1800. This would be, or excuse me, 180. This would be 108. This would also be 108. Cool. So that's yes, because of side, side, side. Let's name it. TUV. TUV. So they went across the medium side and then the big side. So we want to do the same thing. We want to go across the medium and then the big. So we go KLM. Thanks for joining us. Check out the next video.